Hello twin flames and welcome to the Divine Masculine reading for Tuesday. Now, before I even channel any cards, I'm really feeling the masculines are going through some physical stuff today in their body. I'm feeling heartburn, I'm feeling, this burpy energy, so they may be burping a lot today. They may be struggling to, tolerate their food. So they're feeling a little bit sick. They may be having digestive issues. And that's because they're dealing with anger and fears and conflict that is all wanting to be released. And there's this real feeling today where they are releasing things that no longer serve them so they can move forward. And I'm going to be talking more about this in the twin flame reading today. But, when I first started recording, I pressed the button and this big burp came out before I even said anything. So I had to start the reading again. So they're definitely releasing kind of fears and struggles and internal battles. And that's nothing to do with you. That's their own inner thing. So it's nothing you're doing wrong. You're doing everything right. This is their own stuff that they're healing. So I'm going to bring in Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. Now, this is a very powerful deck. It's also a very sharp deck. Okay, so if you get this yourself, I've got a couple of decks like this that are quite sharp. So remember, sometimes the masculines can be quite sharp with the things they say and things they do. And we have to learn how to rise above it instead of just tolerating it. To understand that they go through pain and struggle. That's a bit like the dark night of the soul. So these cards, I feel, are the wisdom that comes from the dark night of the soul. So what's the masculine going through today? Straight out there. So the messages, we've got High Priestess of Air. So the High Priestess of Air is about change. Okay, things being up in the air, being up in their head, working things out, sorting things out. And we've also got, look at this. This is a shuffle deck. Okay, and we've got the High Priestess of Water and the High Priestess of Fire. So they're in their mind working through things, which obviously causes fear, which is why they've got all this burpy energy and all this acid reflux and heartburn. But they're also in their feels because the High Priestess of Water is about emotion. And it's about the way they feel about you and the way they feel inside. And it's all about love and power. And we've got the High Priestess of Fire because they want to take action. So it makes perfect sense why all of these have come out, because the masculines are becoming more in tune with their psychic side, more in tune with their spiritual insight and awareness as an intuitive being, more awake. So the High Priestess energy is the awakeness that they're coming into, the awareness of what they're coming into. And they're in the air, the mind, they're in the heart, the feels, and they're in the fire, which is the belly, the action. So this is why they're experiencing all of this feeling, because their gut instinct is telling them to take action. They are in the energy of fire, wanting to reach out, wanting to make a change, wanting to speak their truth. And they feel all of that on the deep level with the water because that's the emotion. They feel it all inside, yet the fear and the anxiety lives in the mind, and that creates a feeling that things are up in the air. And that's why you may think they're not making a decision, or they're quiet or distant, or they don't know what they're doing. So that's why all these three elements have come in. So it's about water, feelings. Okay, the need to go with the flow and just let things happen. The need to trust the fire in their belly and the love in their heart to take action and take guided action towards what they want, which is you and your union. And the air is about change and things being shifted around. Now, we've got choices, and there you go. That's the masculine there. And look at the light and the dark wings there. So again, darkness and light, yin and yang, day and night, balance. So, 1 minute is okay, he's coming towards you, and then the next minute the darkness comes in. They're giving me a download in the right ear, ringing in the right ear right now. It feels like when that happens, and you will have experienced it, like you go deaf in one ear and you get a very high-pitched ringing tone. And when that happens, they are receiving guidance and information. So when they go through the dark night, the pain, the struggle, the angels come in. And the angels guide them. They're not alone. And we've got reminder. So the angels remind them who they are. And it says, don't forget. Don't forget the divine feminine. Don't forget why you've come into this earthly body. Don't forget who you are. Remember your power and know your truth. And I feel Archangel Zadkiel around the masculines today, helping them to remember their truth. Archangel Michael giving them the strength to speak up and say why they've come and reach out to you and be with you. And Archangel Honiel, the angel of peace, giving them grace. So feminines, pay attention today to the things you hear. Listen, because the ear chakras are bringing in downloads for a reason. Trust in this. You'll feel all of this fire, this power. You know, it's no coincidence that I've been guided to red today. You know, look at the power in that. It kind of matches my hair. So it's about the power and the fire. And, you know, this top is like fire energy. You know, wanting to make changes, wanting to reach out, wanting to make things happen. It's just the ego comes in and creates all of this fear. But the third eye is opening. That message yesterday was super powerful. All about, you know, connecting with the higher self and connecting with the wisdom of the soul and, you know, the owl bringing in power to turn things around. So trust that, you know, when your masculine goes through this energy, it's all for growth. It's to move your union forward. So even if you feel like he's taken a step back, he's actually taking steps forward. So trust the journey, relax and breathe. And if you're feeling all these symptoms, you know, any fire energy which is connected with acid reflux, burning mouth, you know, maybe you're having burning in the body, drink water and that will create an alkaline effect to heal you. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.